All right, check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. All right, greetings everyone. Once again, it's Professor Griff. Of course, y'all already know Professor Griff, ex-minister, public enemy, coming black after you with a I just want to kind of take a deep breath and just kind of say some crazy rough times we living in. Is it not? I guess it is. Peace to the Serious Minds family. Right here on YouTube.com/C/Serious Minds RNTV, and of course on Facebook, and of course on IG. Yep. All right, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share, and as Anita Ward said, you can ring the bell. All right. Anyone outside of YouTube, y'all could just some likes, some hits. Come on over, participate in what we're doing over here. I'm about to play a video on YouTube, so y'all come on over. All right. All right. So if you'd like to participate in the survival preparedness class, September 10th, 2020 at 7 p.m. You can register at www.professorgriff.me. Register there. The course is on the class, is only $35. And of course, y'all know every Wednesday night is the mic check 1 2 1 2. Submit your songs after you done made your payment. Submit your songs and let me know that you submitted your song, because every payment that kind of comes in, it goes through my site or through the mic check 1 2 1 2 site to PayPal, and I'll be able to see it there. All right. Anyone that's waiting on a book and you ordered a book of mine and you did not give me your address, I'll put everyone's name in the queue, in a line, and I'm knocking them out day by day. All right. So be patient. All right. For the people that has ordered to get the green, black, and red in, of course, y'all already know I pulled the book back to put this information in reference to Nick Cannon, and it seems like it's heating up day by day by day by day. Wow. All right. Of course, we're going to talk about training and simulation exercise, part 2 of what we didn't talk about on Friday. All right. Yes. So before we do that, I think that's going to be the second part of the show. The first part of the show, we definitely have to talk about, give me a second. Let me get some water. Wow. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to say this, so just give me a second. Wow. All right, let me just say it instead of trying to be, All right, family, listen. Quan, you listening? Big wink. Thanks, man. Peace, fam. All right. Quan, where you at? Is that B-Son on here? Everyone on IG, are y'all listening? You know, some things you just gotta laugh at. All right, let me do this here instead of wasting time. So since I talked to you guys on Friday, some very interesting things have taken place. All right. And wow. So the things that are taking place of this, just in not in this order, but let me say this, okay? So I'm just gonna let me just say it. Run it, Griff. No, I'm laughing, Quan, because I'm trying to figure out how to say it. First of all, let me shout out Star, who did an interview about. I forgot the title of the interview. Can somebody give me the interview that, not the interview, but the show that Star did the other day, Sunday morning, and King Simon hit me up. Black Dot hit me up. A few other people sent me text messages. That Star was doing a show in reference to the DL Hughley thing, and myself, and I respect Star. We talked once, we met and we talked, and then we talked after that. Star's a cool dude. I don't, even though he's a Trump supporter, I don't hold that against him. He a cool dude, cool with me. So I the Corona Killer. What is the link for that again? Quan, if you got the link from the show we were doing last week, Friday, can you find that link for me, Quan? The show we did Friday, there's a link that we gave out. Quan, you said who's Star? You know Star and Buck Wild? You don't know Star's show that he does on YouTube? But anyway, Star did a show. And Star talked about the DL Hughley thing and myself, and a few people called me and basically said if I wanted to go on there, whatever. And I didn't think, like I said, I respect Star, and the people I know that hit me up would not have asked me to, like, just, you know, pop on there, whatever, if they didn't think it was cool. I didn't decline, but I was extremely busy Sunday. I did a talk. I don't know if y'all seen the YouTube stuff or the Instagram stuff. Some people that were there on Facebook that was streaming live. I did a talk at 640 Cafe to assist my sister in the grand opening of her place on the west end of Atlanta. So I stopped by to do that. From there, I had to meet up with my crew because we were going to train. So, and I actually managed to do both. I said a few words, packed up, went, got with the crew, and we went to go train. Thanks to everyone. I'm not sure if y'all seen the YouTube clip. I don't think I put it up because I don't put stuff up like that up, but there's a brother that I was with who, it was cool that he put it up. I'm not saying he shouldn't have. It was a video clip of me shooting that VR80. So I want to thank everyone for giving me the information on where to find the VR80. I found it, and shot it for the first time. And yeah, that's the name of the show. Sunrise, thank you very much. Should DL Hughley apologize to Professor Griff was the topic on Star's show on Sunday. Friday show, I dealt with the COVID-19 thing, which I need Quan to find that link for me. All right. Because we gave a link out for people to go dig up the information. Quan, see if you can locate that for me. I really appreciate that. So let me finish. So since I did the DL Hughley thing, to be honest with you, family, I didn't think anything else about it. I really, truly didn't think anything else about it. Some people asked me, they said, do you think that he heard it? I said, I don't know. Rich people like that, they don't care about what us poor people think. So I don't know if DL Hughley heard it. That was my sentiment at that particular time. So I'm out and about on Saturday, and lo and behold, I get a text message from guess who? I'm gonna move this over here. I want to make it more intimate, more personal, right here. So, who did I get the text message from? Which link, Griff? Vaccines and COVID? Yeah, but the link that we gave out, not the link to the show, the link that we gave out to people. Miss Prather. I'm never gonna get your name right. Oh, somebody said it's buffering for real. Wanda Dixon, thank you very much. Wanda Dixon is absolutely correct. Wanda Dixon said, you got a text message from D.L. Hughley. I got a text message from D.L. Hughley's people. They put me in touch with him and said, can he call and talk to you? I said, I'll be glad to talk. Let's talk. All right. So, I gave him a time. I made sure my family was secure. All right. My people was like, yo, you going to meet him in person? We rolling. Where you at? I'm like, nope. He's supposed to hit me up on the phone. Whatever. Gave him a time. Sure enough, we found ourselves in a conversation on the phone. I was like, wow, because to be honest with you, family, I was shocked. I'm shocked at the fact that the man even wanted to talk. I'm not going to get into the details because the conversation was strictly between myself and D.L. Hughley, but I am going to let the family know an idea of how the conversation went because I don't want to keep y'all in the dark. Y'all were the ones that supported me. So why would I then have a conversation and then not at least tell y'all, like, look, this is what went down. All right. Hold on for a second. Let me move this, family. Let me move this camera. I don't like this angle. Hold on. All right, cool. All right, so basically in a nutshell, now listen, the conversation between me and D.L. Hughley privately is a private conversation. And in keeping with the man code and keeping with the code period, I'm not going to divulge the things that we talked about that we said we was going to keep to ourselves simply because we idea of growth in it all. All right. But let me say this. It wasn't one of those kind of conversations y'all think it was, all right? So let's stop thinking that from the rip. It wasn't like us at each other, blah, 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 blah. It was respectful. We let each other talk. We kind of got some things like really, truly clear. He kind of stood his ground, and just to let y'all know, he basically was saying that he was just basically like having a conversation like I was having a conversation with Nick. He was having a conversation with Vlad, and he came on the call basically wanting to know, like, what's going on? What am I supposed to be apologizing to you for? And blah, 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 blah. And gave me the opportunity to kind of lay that out in a non-emotional kind of way. Oh yeah, I did. I took the $20 down. He didn't ask for the $20. I took it down though, because I needed it. But I think what happened was he heard, like I heard, that WorldStar put it up. And then when WorldStar put it up, I got an influx of text messages from people that I don't normally hear from. All right. So then people took it from WorldStar and started spreading it. So then it caught fire. And I guess it must have got back to him. So I guess it warranted a phone call and for me and him to talk. And I had to correct him on a few things. I never said that I'm going to pull up. Did I? I don't even use that language. I'm not part of the pull-up crew. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that. Talk to me, y'all. I'm not the talking tough dude that ain't gonna keep his word. I never said I was gonna pull up. What I did say, what I would like to do to your ass, yeah, that's what I told him. I never said that. Let me tell you all the reason why we shouldn't use that kind of terminology if you're an individual like Professor Griff. You're familiar with Sister Rose. Well, Sister Rose got a big brother that don't play. All right? And at least from 50 yards away, you dead ass. And I'm talking in code. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, just press the rewind button or catch up. All right? Nobody got to announce that you going to pull up. That's for children. That's for kids on fucking Instagram or Facebook or something. Who does that? I'm not cut from that cloth. I'm not from that school. I'm from the old school. All right? Now, I'm saying this to let y'all know what happened in the conversation. So basically just some pleasantries were exchanged just to keep the conversation here. And I told him straight up, man, that you dead ass wrong for saying what you said and doing what you did in the way you kind of put me out there, bro. Creating an atmosphere, man, for people to come against me, especially them other people. If that show was supposed to be about Nick, then you should have kept it right there, bro. And I told him I'd take offense to even what you said about Nick on there. If you cool with Nick and Vlad is cool with Nick, then y'all shouldn't have been having that kind of conversation like that. Y'all should have waited, got the man on the phone and talked to the man. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm on here saying now I do give D.L. Hughley credit for being a man for even getting in touch with me, because most people don't. Conversation went on and I was just basically like, look, bro, that's not cool, man. He took offense to me calling him a coon. He didn't take offense to me calling him a coon, but he took offense to me calling him a bitch nigga. I don't understand that thinking. No. And I tried to express to him, you might want to do a little bit more soul searching and keep your finger on the pulse of what the people are saying, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because they figured the way you went about that thing on that man's platform like that, you actually threw me under the bus, man, and just kind of made me look like I had no redeeming value. You made it seem like I had nothing to offer people on that platform, on Nick's platform, or anybody's platform. You said with your own mouth that the only thing I can do is this. Be on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. So what I politely did, Quan and Ernsta and everybody else on here that know me, what I politely did was ran down a litany of places and things that I have done. I reminded him of my accomplishments, which he claimed that he didn't know Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, didn't know I got a Grammy, didn't know I was honored at the Return of the Gods, didn't know I got the Black Power Award, didn't know any of these things, didn't know I've been working in the black community, doing what I do. I just said, listen, my work is not in front of the cameras all the time, bro. I don't do that because I do real work. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, solo _ 5,000. You know you need to stop that, bro. Don't put that out there like that. You're going to get that man hurt, bro. Don't do no celebrity boxing match. Griff versus D.L. Hughley. Come on, man. I'm sorry. Nah. Star put that out there. Star was like, yo. Somebody that called Star was like, look, yeah, he deserved to get them hands. And I'm like, wow. And I'm just saying, just for the record, y'all, no, don't do that to D.L. Hughley. No, I'm not. Yeah, no. I'm 60 years old, but he don't want these hands. Now, I'm just saying. Let me pause for a minute and take a drink of water. I can weigh in right above welterweight. I can weigh in at $150. I'm only 5'6" at best. I can weigh in at $150. All right. The souls of our ancestors. Give thanks. Really appreciate you. Shout out to Black Dot, Urban X TV. All right. Now, I'm Like I said, I'm about $1.50. I can weigh in at $1.50. Right above welterweight. I don't know. I'll give it 5 rounds. Oh, so he's almost 62. Oh, that's good then. How much he weigh? How much does he weigh? Can somebody let me know how much? Because that'll be fine. Set it up. Shit, I'm there. See what's gonna happen now. He's gonna ask his people to go do some research on whether Professor Griffin throw them joints, and they're gonna say, yeah, you better opt the fuck out of that one. Nah, I don't do MMA. Nah, I don't. Rick Ali Muhammad, nah, bro. I don't do MMA. Straight up boxing. I'll give 5 rounds, I'm good. So if y'all want to convey that to him, let him know. Matter of fact, tell him to put up 100 stacks. We good. Winner take all. Back to the conversation. I think in the conversation, he just kind of like really truly did not get that I represent the thinking of our people that are sick and tired of people like his, no, not people like him, but his action and the way he presented himself when being on that platform, shooting another black man down. Really, truly kind of like didn't get it. Nope. Just kind of like didn't get it. All throughout the 40 minutes I talked to this man, he just didn't get that. Like, no, with gloves. With gloves. Yeah. Charity drive my ass. Fuck that. Kid Muhammad, what the fuck you think this is? I'm walking away with 100 stacks. What the fuck? Charity my ass. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. No, I'm walking away with 100 stacks. Fuck. He got it, right or wrong. I'm going to take the 100 stacks. I'm going to get with some people right here. I have my people on Facebook, Serious Minds on Facebook, Serious Minds on YouTube and IG. I'm going to put a team together. All right. We're going to get some healers together to put together some packets for our brother, our elderly out there that got COVID-19. That's what I'm going to do with the 100 stacks, man. Fuck out of here with that old charity bullshit. The fuck I look like. Tell them to put up 100 stacks and step in the motherfucking ring. Plain simple, man. Anyway, y'all kill me with that bullshit, man. You go fight a dizzy motherfucker that's like to run his mouth for free. Fuck it. What the fuck am I? No, the elderly black men and women, right, need COVID care. Shit. They're suffering. They're not allowing their children to come see them. We need sunshine and love, man, and some real water. All that bullshit that they doing to our people in these damn murder laboratories called hospitals, man. Laboratories of fucking death. No. Step in the goddamn ring, put up the 100 stacks, 5 rounds, let's go. Shit. Anyway. I'm saying that for those of y'all that think I can't throw them joints. Most of the people that's on there, they already know. It's like, yeah, no, you don't want to fuck with Griff in that way. No. I'm not, yeah, I'm used to kicking them motherfucker, but I'm not, this is not MMA. This is just straight up like, yo, letting them go. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm saying to y'all, the conversation ended in a way, because I didn't even think the conversation was going to happen, number one. And I didn't know what to think because I don't really know dude. So, yeah, but I just asked him not to handle black men in the way you handle black men. And the thing you said personally, man, was really kind of really hurtful, man. You understand what I'm saying? Simply because my phone number has been out there. Anybody know how to get in touch with me? I was already on Vlad's show. Vlad got my phone number. You should have my phone number. Your team, all of a sudden now they're able to text me and call me and shit. Why didn't they do that before? Yo, Rick, Alim Muhammad, do me a favor, bro. Get my fucking name off the screen, bro. Just put Griff. Can we do that? That shit's annoying, for real, bro. Professor Griff. Just put Griff or PG or some shit. Other dude already put my fucking government name out there. Can we not do that? Miss Maya Paris, what's good with you? All right, thank you, bro. Really appreciate that. You said 30 seconds? No, I'm going to give him at least one round. I'm going to feel him out for the first one. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to wreck that motherfucker's body round 2. 3, it's a wrap. I'm on some Errol Spence shit. I'm on some Bud Crawford shit, for real, man. I'm on some Lomachenko shit, for real. I even might hit that motherfucker with a Gervonta Davis fucking left hook or some shit. I don't even know. Anyway. So that's the way the conversation went. He basically, and I want y'all to remember this part right here, all right? Because I'm going to remember it. A lot of times when I have that kind of conversation with men, I don't want them to think that if I saw them out in public, it's going to be some leftover residual drama or whatever. So I got off the phone with some pleasantries just to kind of let them know, you know, fine that you feel that way and whatever, you really don't know me, whatever. But that's not cool, whatever. I didn't ask him for an apology. I wasn't looking for that. But I was just saying, man, if you're going to deal with people like that from now on, you might need to think twice about how you handle certain situations. I wasn't asking for no apology. If you want to go on the show and give one, it'd be cool. I think that would be wise. You understand what I'm saying? But if he don't, he just don't. We're not going to chase the man down for one. But he did say, because I already told him that I was already having conversations, and I told you guys this, of already having conversations with the Jewish community, already having conversations with knowledgeable people in the black community and other white people, and that we were doing the work to bridge the gap so the communities can understand one another. I was already doing that work. All right? That was Saturday. Sunday, I got a phone, because I'm not that kind of individual where I don't want to see the human family at least having dialogue, which was my thing. Okay. The Nick Cannon thing just exacerbated the tensions, and it derailed not what Nick said. Don't get it wrong. What Nick said was absolutely 100% right and exact. So don't get it twisted. All right, is the way everyone else, not everyone, but the people handled Nick and that situation. All right, I had to now go back, and we got to start a round of talks all over again. So shout out to the Chester, PA, to the Philly, PA, Jewish community that are brave enough, I should say, if I'm not using, help me out if I'm using the wrong terminology, that are brave enough to come to the table and have a conversation. What is wrong with that? No, so he never apologized. I never asked for one. We just got some things clear, and I left it at that. He did say that whenever I get that information from the Jewish community, as far as the dialogue is concerned, all right, put it in his hands, and he is willing to do X, Y, and Z with it. All right. Now, I hope I have time to get to this COVID-19 thing. Let me talk faster. So now, Kwan, I need you to help me. Everybody on IG, do me a favor. Everybody on YouTube and Facebook, can y'all hear me out for a second? Who are these people? Who are these people that popped up all of a sudden? There was one old dude that did a 2-part thing on me and D.L. Hughley, and like, for what? I'm not going on nobody's talk show or nobody's platform talking about D.L. Hughley. That's not what I do. That is not what I do. That is childish, man. That's not what I do. He said what he said. right? I got the information. I talked to a few people, and then I went on my platform to discuss it. I'm not going on anybody else's platform to discuss that. I'm not going to keep talking about DL Hughley. Why? Why would I keep exacerbating the tensions? And that's just childish, man. Because the next step after what I said on my show, and y'all all heard me, World Star picked it up and put it out there. The next step after that was to see dude, right or wrong. Talk to me, y'all, right or wrong. I ain't got nothing else to say after that. Now, who are all these other people doing shows about this shit? Go on YouTube right now. There's about 10 people out there that got Professor Griff, DL Hughley shows. Like for what? Because this shit was trending or whatever the fuck? I don't play that kind of game like that. I don't do that for ratings and hits. Y'all see my shit don't barely grow on YouTube. I be seeing people with 89,000, 100,000 subscribers and shit. I don't have a smidgen of that. I forget to even ask people to subscribe. If Quan don't remind me, shit, I don't even know. I don't do this for that. I'm not gonna go. I wasn't shrugging Star. I just didn't have time, and I was busy that day training. All right, I'm not gonna go on anybody's show talking about that. So chill with that. Don't text me. Don't ask me. I'm not doing that. That's childish, man. I said what I said about the DL Hughley thing. I put it out there and I let it go. He know what I feel and think. Y'all know what I feel and think. Plain and simple. And let y'all know that's not my that's not my way, so to speak. But if somebody gonna deal with it in public, shit, I'm gonna deal with it in public. You gonna call me? Come on, bro, don't do that. No. I'm real and I'm transparent. It is what it is. So I'm not going to keep talking about DL Hughley. It's a lesson for y'all in it. It's a lesson for me in it. And it's definitely a lesson for DL Hughley in it. Somebody texts me and says, why he need to bring you on his show and apologize. Don't expect that. He said nothing good could come out of that conversation from Nick's perspective. If Nick has the platform that he has, Nick need to be careful who he talk to, who he bring on or whatever. I said Nick wasn't giving a fuck about that. Me and Nick had the same conversation that we have in the barbershop. Right, brothers? Me and Nick was having the same conversation that we talk about in the back of the bus on MARTA. You don't know MARTA, the transit system in Atlanta, moving Africans rapidly through Atlanta? MARTA, same conversation. Same conversation that you would just have in the gym. We just had a big, normal, brotherly conversation. It just so happened to be on Cannon's class. I asked him respectfully, don't do Nick like that. You're not going to get any movement out of me, man. If y'all, I don't give a fuck how many DL Hughley, Professor Griff shows y'all do. You're not going to get no traction out of me. You're not going to get me to respond, man. You understand what I'm saying? And starting tonight, I'm blocking your ass. I'm just letting you know. So, yeah, plain and simple. Don't call me and text me and try to take advantage of the energy and what's going on now. And you want to, don't do that, man. I'm not coming on anybody's show. I'm not doing that. That's not what I do. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it mature. I'm going to keep it adult. I'm going to keep it transparent. All right. I think but y'all got to keep in mind, I have children like y'all have children. For my children to hear that and start pounding their fists, then it becomes a problem. For Nick Cannon's children to hear people talk about him and how DL handled him, what is his children thinking? What is DL Hughley's children thinking when they hear Professor Griff calling their dad a bitch nigga? So there's lessons in it for us all. Is Vlad from Vlad TV sitting back now in his whiteness? Like, damn, I got these niggas arguing. I got these niggas at each other's throat. I got these niggas whatever. Is that what is happening right now? Talk to me. It's like, come on, man. So I'm just saying to y'all, for this moment right now, extract the lesson from it. All right? Put it behind us and let's move on. Let's not keep. Are you still on the Marta situation, moving Africans rapidly through Atlanta? All right. But anyway, let's not stay stuck on that, man. Let's not feed them people the stuff that they wanna kind of hear from us men talking about one another like that. Although I meant every goddamn word I said, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you're right. It's part of the divide and conquer plan. Now, this is why, family, I put my phone number out there. 678-557-2919. Anybody, before y'all talk about me, anybody can call me, text me and says, yo, I'm about to talk about your little ass on this program. You might want to tune in. I'm like, God damn. And most of y'all have texted me and let me know the old ass dude that was on YouTube. I don't know what's dude's name that was talking about me. I mean, like, I'm like, damn, bro, I don't even know you. Chill. Like, Itchnay, bro. I don't do that like that. I offered the people a challenge. I put the $20 up on the board, my last $20. I put it up on the board and I said, if you want to prove me wrong, you can come take the $20. I didn't get too many of them phone calls. I did get a text message from the Hebrew Israelite community. And they basically was like, bro, we want you, here's some programs we're doing. Here's some information. We got you. Call us up. Shout out to Sister Monica. All right. I did hear from the Morris Science brothers. They said we got some information from. I did hear from King Simon, who did the numerology, did the numbers. I did hear from Black Dot. All right. Yeah, Quan, they grown males. They're not grown men. For you to have my phone number and you still go do a show and you want to talk about Professor for what? Just call me in dialogue. This is a lesson for us all. Now, family, for the 20 minutes that we have left, his name is Pharaoh. Oh, okay. Pharaoh who? Like, what's his YouTube channel? Somebody told me about it. I don't know, dude. Pharaoh somebody. Well, Pharaoh is his name, y'all. I don't know. Because I don't know him. I don't, whatever. Did I hear from Grandmaster Jay? Yes, and most of my conversations with Grandmaster Jay, I don't talk about. You know why? I need to talk to Grandmaster Jay in person because I know them people, when two phone numbers start connecting on a regular basis, I know them people start listening. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know they got my phone tapped, so I don't talk about, yeah. No, not young Pharaoh, Shonda Dixon, don't do that. Not young Pharaoh. Dr. Gabriel Hernandez, peace, man. What's good? What's good, Aisha Ra? I heard from the Morris Science brothers who got some good information. And that's what you do. He goes by the name of Pharaoh Says That. Oh, that's his name. All right. All right. Okay. So now, hold on. I got you, Aisha Ra. Hold on. Put a longer message, Aisha Ra. Because you see how it's showing up on the screen. You got to put a longer message. Now, I don't, so my thing is, I don't, I keep my conversation that I have with Grandmaster Jay between us, because like everyone else and like Grandmaster Jay, he has to assess things and I have to assess things. I haven't once came on here and talked about the NFAC on what I think. And what happened to us, the conversation we had last year, family, that we shouldn't always get on these platforms to shoot another black man down or discuss our business in front of these people like that. What happened to that? Y'all forgot about that? Why can't we hold true to that? What happened to that? So we shouldn't do that. And thank you, Ernie. Ernst, thank you, bro. What happened to the code, family? And this is one of the things that I kind of told DL Hughley that you broke, man. What happened to the code, bro? We don't do that. You more worried about Nick losing some money. Nick got money, man. Trust me, Nick got money. You understand what I'm saying? You worried about him losing a job, but here I am worried about losing my life. You understand what I'm saying? Hempstead in the building. What's good? All right. All right. So let's understand this. So we have to be able to take these lessons, right? And kind of go and learn from them. Not exacerbate the tensions, not do another show about it. And then now y'all are talking about me and Nick and DL Hughley. It's like, no, let's not do that. So just to let y'all know, I got to revisit these conversations. Hopefully I'm going to be able to talk to Nick face to face like we agreed. I talked to DL Hughley the other day. I got back on the phone today with the Jewish community that I was already talking to, with some of the brothers in Philly, Chester, that attended that thing at my request. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue the dialogue. Plain and simple. I can only do my part, man. I don't do clickbait. Thank you, Quan, for reminding me. I don't do clickbait. I don't do any of that stuff, man. To be honest with you, if I don't go in the back room on YouTube, I don't know what kind of money I'm supposed to be getting. I see people giving donations, and I see YouTube taking their money, but it's like, no, I don't do this for the money like that. The people that donate to me know and understand that I'm putting it to some good use. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Child of Ogun, we're not on here talking about the NFAC. I don't know what that is. And Child of Ogun, can I tell you something, whoever you are? If what you're thinking and saying is true, we already give our information out. So it's already out there. What I'm not going to do is go on record being the brother who's chopping these other brothers down. Street team, I know. You said street team said Tommy Sotomayor was making fun of you. I know. I know. I got Tommy's number. And hold on. Oh shit, okay. Wow. I didn't see these last 8 messages from Tommy. Me and Tommy text today, and I asked Tommy about making fun of me. Why? Let me ask y'all something. Y'all think it's really cool, man, beating a man while he's down? Here I am trying to protect my family. Here I am training, doing training exercises and that kind of thing. Here I am having to buy weapons and all kind of shit to protect my family because y'all know the heat that's coming at me. But yet black men are on YouTube still chopping away at me. Come on, man. No, bro. No, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. There's some soldiers that y'all know I have, but then there's some other soldiers that y'all don't know that I have. So come on, let's not do that, man. This is the lesson I want to give tonight. Let's not do that. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. No. The easiest thing for you to do, if you text me or call me and I didn't get right back to you, just be a little bit patient if you understand what's going on, the bigger picture. All right? All right? May I suggest an AK-47? You crazy? No. He said, may I suggest an AK-47? You funny. Child of Ogun, we don't need to know that. I got investigators and people in the field, man. We don't need to know that. We really don't, man. And Child of Ogun, let me give you this lesson. I don't want you to think that I'm not smart enough to know what and what not to do when it comes to organizations. I'm 60 years old, been around the block a few times, so I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for your advice. Really appreciate you, but I'm good on that. Now let's stick to the subject. All right. Now, thanks for your suggestion about the AK-47. But to be honest with you, can I give you a little secret? We don't make the ammunition for the AK-47. As a matter of fact, we don't make the ammunition for none of them weapons. Don't tell nobody, so don't you think that we should kind of make the ammunition? I can't get any closer because I gotta whisper this because they listening. Y'all don't think we should make the ammunition? I'm getting so close y'all can see the freckle on my nose. Y'all don't think we should make the ammunition for the AK-47? Just a suggestion. No? Okay. Shonda Dixon, I did get the VR-80. And yeah, it works. I don't know if y'all seen the clip of me shooting it, but that motherfucker works. Excuse my language. It works. So now, we're going to talk about that. Who gave the suggestion about the AK-47? Oh, Mafioso Messiah. Mafioso Messiah, do me a favor. I'm just talking to Mafioso Messiah for a second. Hold on, y'all. Mafio Messiah, do me a favor. Look up Sig Sauer Rattler. Rattler. Get back with me. Let's go. All right. Now, yeah. So I think this is a lesson in it for us all. Do you remember the She-Rockers? Of course I do. That was my group from England. Anyway, I'm trying to get this out. Y'all keep interrupting me. Hold on for a second. Should be some organic bullets. That's like going into a restaurant and ordering a vegan napkin or a vegan toothpick. No, some goddamn bullets. I know the Rattler is pricey, but it works. Anyway, all right. So this is the lesson in it. Do y'all mind? I'm not sure about Instagram, but Do y'all mind if we go over the 10 o'clock mark? Because I normally stay on for an hour, but I got to let y'all see this clip, man. Yeah. I'm doing a class on survival preparedness. All right. We're going to lay out the 5 weapons that you should have. All right. And just as a rule of the law, all right, internally with us, if you have 5 weapons, or if you have those 5 weapons, make sure you got 1,000 rounds for each one of those weapons. A vegan AK-47, you crazy. Melanin Vision TV said a vegan AK-47. You're crazy. Y'all gotta know something, man. I'm never the aggressor, man. I'm never the aggressor in any of these situations, and we're taught we are never the aggressor, man. Yeah, your daughter can come to the class. It's online. Go to hold on for a second. Go to ProfessorGriff.me and register for the class. If you would like to participate in the survival preparedness class on September 10th, 2020 at 7 p.m. for $35, registration opens August 15th. Oh, it's already open. Go to my website and register. Send payment to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. Just go to my website, www.professorgriff.me. The class is going to be fly. It really is. Trust me, because we're going to go over all these things. All right? No, Lisa Abrams, pull back on the aggression. Humble yourself. Stay calm. That's the first thing we're taught in the martial arts. Calm down. Take control of the situation. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Mike Little, what's good with you? Thanks. Really appreciate you, good bro. So listen. All right. Is 5 too young? 5 years old is a little young. Tuck that little one in the bed and you come take the class. All right. King Simon, what's good with you, bro? All right. Oh, so you said you an air sign. Okay, well, I'm a fire sign. All right. Even as fiery as I am, I got to bring it down. We got to be able to choose our allies. We got to be able to play chess instead of checkers. All right. Okay. Some people on here talking about the NFAC and don't understand how you can kind of use that situation to your advantage if you're smart enough, because we've learned from the past. All right. Mafioso Messiah. He putting the whole list up there. I hear you, good bro. I'm not going to divulge that secret yet. I'm going to wait for the class. King Simon, peace out. Shout out to King Simon. All right. All right. So family, listen. Let's put the bed. Let's extract the lessons from this situation. I appreciate everyone's support. I really do appreciate it. The nickels and dimes and all that kind of stuff kind of saw me through some things. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Black Dot for doing the fundraiser on his platform. Shout out to everyone that listened to the Brother Rich, a Black Magic 363 show, and that donated. I really appreciate that. I'm not going out, and y'all know me, I'm not going out tricking off nobody's damn money. You understand what I'm saying? Especially the money that y'all send in. Every chance I get, I shout out all those people that have donated to the cause. All right? And to be honest with you, family is just too numerous to mention, man. All right? Yeah, too numerous to mention. Maybe we just need to do a show like that. Shout out to all the people that called me and texted me about a susu. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Those are some smart, intelligent people, because some shit's about to go down in America with everybody's finances. Y'all better have a way of moving this thing around, supporting one another. All right? Okay. One last thing. Family, and I need King Simon, I need you to listen to this. Quan, pay attention. To all of the soldiers out there right now, just stop texting. Stop texting right now. Stop putting stuff in the chat. Chill for a second. Listen. Be careful with some of these dudes, man. They're getting you on the phone and they're taping the what's the susu? We don't have time to talk about that tonight. That's another conversation. Family, listen to me. Be careful. People are getting you on the phone and they're taping the conversation. Quan, you listening? Be mindful of some of these people. All right? No. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Thanks for the information, Jameez Carter 777. We need that info. All right. Thanks for the info. No, Black World TV. I really want to speak about it, but I can't speak about it. Yes, bring up the next time. Yes, bring it up next time. Susu Power. Okay. You're right. Mr. Telephone Man. I see you. Don't fall for this. Be mindful of these people, man. Taping the conversation. Even when you get on the phone and your energy is telling you that this phone may be tapped, or the phone, somebody else might be listening, or the phone call is being recorded, be mindful of what you say, man. All right? Be mindful. Okay. All right. So I guess tomorrow I got to dive into the subject. I'm going to finish trying to deal with it tonight, this COVID-19 thing. And then I do want to talk about some other things tomorrow. And I do want to talk about the post office thing that's happening with the president, which is some political maneuvering. And y'all understand, did y'all already know that the post office is not a part of the United States government? Did y'all know that? Who owns the post office? The Postal Service in the United States. It's a private company, family. It's a private company. It's a private company. The post office is a private company. How many times I got to say that? Do we need to run that down tomorrow? Yes, no? Because I can. All right? Okay. We're about to check out here on Instagram. Love y'all to life, man. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. All right. The class is on the 10th of September. Survival preparedness class. Peace, y'all. It's IG. We out. Love y'all to life. Peace. Now, for everybody else, thank you, Sunrise. That's a conversation it seems like we always have to have. All right, that the United States government is a corporation. We need to understand that. All right. Hold on. What are you saying, good brother? Elders said it's time to use the land to do for self. May I consult with you about your experience with organizing and planning an all African-based community within a former plantation town? Of course you can. Quan, can you put my information up on the screen so I can let this gentleman know? Kikoba Fet. Of course. Call me tomorrow. Let's talk. Wait, call me after 11. Because I got to have that conversation with them people. Sandra Small. The post office is not a government agency. Question mark. It's a private organization. It's a private company. They're allowed to operate in the United States. All right? And they're allowed to have police and everything else. So the elder that wanted my information, here it is. My email address, my cell phone number. Call me, let's talk. All right? You're absolutely correct. Federal Reserve is private also. All right? Definitely not the way. Joe Pappy said Donald Trump will win the president election or not. It's the presidential election, but I understood what you were saying. Yes, he will. I hate to say that. I don't want people to say Professor Griff said Donald Trump is going to win. Yeah, you can almost see the handwriting on the wall. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not saying because I like or dislike. I'm just telling y'all from looking at the political handwriting on the wall, I could already tell y'all what it is. All right. I could already tell y'all what it is. It's not a secret. It's already out. Joe Biden is trying to get the black vote. This is why he's going after the WAP chicks. This is why he has Kamala Harris on. He's just trying to redeem himself. And it's going to take the black vote to get Joe Biden over the hump. He's betting on the fact that the vast majority of us don't like Trump, so they're going to vote for him. Nope. Even if the vast majority of us don't like Trump, we're not going to vote for the lesser of two evils. We'll just hold the damn vote. Plain and opt the hell out. We'll just opt out. Hold on for a second. Let me tell these dudes stay on code, man. Stay on code. Hold on 1 second, family. Trying to close this out over here. Serious minds. All right. RNTV. Done. All right. What happened to all those seeds that were sent in the mail? I'm not sure what you're talking about. All right. Understand the political moves that they're making. No one understands that they're playing chess while they got us distracted with other things. All right. Let's just keep these particular things in mind. All right. You can have the history of Kamala Harris and the history of Joe Biden next to one another. And you'll see both of them have a position and a mentality and an attitude as though they hate black people. All right. All right. So I think the political landscape, the way it looks right now, you know, all of that shit is corrupt. You just trying to pick the one that's the less corrupt one. And it's like the system is corrupt. All right. We have to stay focused and put a black agenda in front of these people and push them towards understanding black people's needs. Everyone else does the same thing. We have to do the same thing. All right. Now, can I ask a question? And this person said it. Is Black Lives Matter really for black people? Because black people really don't, not the black people that I know, give less than a rat's ass about Black Lives Matter. Am I wrong in saying that? Can somebody help me out? It's not a right or wrong thing. I'm just asking a question, facilitating the conversation. What? Wait, hold on. I saw something that was really disturbing. Hold on. The system is crumbling, yes. FEMA camps are coming. Yeah. I thought I just read somebody said, pray for our country. Hold on. Can somebody address that? Because PG Love 69, I don't even. He says, oh Lord, pray for our country. America's going through it. I'll hold back my personal thoughts about that. All these things that y'all are talking about are in process right now. Whether it's a cashless society, whether it's FEMA camps, we've already talked about this, man. And not only did we not talk about it, we talked about it again and again and again. All right? Yeah. Joe Killer said, tell 505 his local BJ's can be won in a few hours. They're turning Costco's, BJ's, Sam's Club, Walmart, and the rest of them places into FEMA camps. That's already on YouTube. Y'all should at least know that much. Come on, y'all. Help me out. Sean Carter. Thank you very much, sir. What did America do that we should pray for America? What did America do? Thank you very much, Eric McCray. Really appreciate you, bruh. Griff, y'all already been teaching us everything that's happening right now for at least 25 years. Black Dot brought that up to me the other night. We've already been saying this. So here I am turning 60 now, watching some 30-year-old dude talk about this. You say, man, how come I don't hear nobody talk about this? Because we've already been talking about it. Yo, this is something that ain't nobody talking about. Come on, stop that, man. So can the Black Lives Matter movement founders, can they lead a social justice movement? Because what looks like social justice to them may not look like social justice to us. All right. I haven't been asked to come to one meeting. Have y'all? Thank you, Derek Muhammad. Brother Derek M. Thank you. It's been a minute, man. Thank you, Dragon Manifest. We've been saying these things. I'm not saying because we've been saying these things, we shouldn't say them again. Yeah. Y'all just need to listen with some more intent ears for picking up the pieces and putting them together and putting it in the language that, you know. Doug Diagnostics laying it out like, yo, Title 28 USC 3002 Section 15A USA, a corporation. It's a corporation. Thank you. It's always cool and it's always necessary, I think, to keep your finger on the pulse of the people. Most of the times when you see people that have a YouTube show and you kind of see them doing this, they're actually taking in what the people are saying. And we should do that, and we should respond to the people. All right? How can we get reparations? That's an easy question, man. That's easy. All right. Let me play this little clip for you guys. Y'all still got a minute? Can y'all raise your hand? I want to play this clip, and it's imperative that y'all get this. All right. I'm going to play this clip. Bear with me for a few minutes. Is it cool? Here we go. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Share the screen. Whoop de whoop. All right, I got it marked, so listen from this point forward, family.
This attempt to bring healthcare into a central spot and manage it centrally has been going on for a very long time. And this is why I say that, health journalists, medical journalists, science journalists who've been particularly following the subject are perfectly aware of this and know exactly what I'm referring to. But to somebody who's just coming newly to the subject, it's a little bit of a shock to find that something like this, for instance, this entire COVID-19 simulation exercise, which appears to be a live drill and which involves the destruction of lives and economies and a lot of false news and disinformation spewed out by our wonderful fake mainstream media. All of this has been in the works, has been planned for decades, and has been steadily building. And we can get a little glimpse of that by simply looking at some of these documents. So let me just go back to this page where I started, the International Health Regulations. And we'll come back to it in just a minute. Let me actually go to this document. And what I've been told is that the World Health Organization, which is now being defunded by the Trump administration, thankfully, may just arise in a new form, as do many of these things, right? So the form in which it might arise is something called the Global Preparedness Monitoring Board. So one of the things I learned going through these documents sort of at top speed currently is that there are a few catchwords that you've kind of got to watch out for. One of them is global health security, and the other is global preparedness. And of course, the third is monitoring and surveillance. People have now heard the term medical surveillance or health surveillance and health monitoring. So these are the terms, these are the new catchwords of the new medical despotism decade that is fast approaching and has already sort of attempted to subsume us if we don't perk up and begin to speak out about it. And, it's in the interest of informing people, and it's in the interest of kind of showing people the same documents I'm looking at so that you can go and read them, you can look into this yourself, and start spreading the word wherever you are, in your own groups, your own social media, etc. Take this video and spread it, widely and wildly as much as you like, because the whole point is to point to these documents. This is, and to these catchwords, because we need to wake up just about language. A world at risk, and I love looking at the colors as well over here. The lovely blue-green world is suddenly blaringly at risk in red. Annual report on global preparedness for health emergencies, September 2019. Global Preparedness Monitoring Board. So let's keep that name in mind and every one of these words in mind as well. Preparedness and monitoring, because they do mean something. So here we have September 2019. Look at that picture over there with everybody wearing surgical masks and walking about. All that blue, that light blue. And here's the logo of the Global Preparedness Monitoring Board. And we're going to find out about it in just a minute. Who comprises this board? So here we have a bit of a clue. There are people who've developed the background papers for the GPMB, and these are the organizations involved: Anthropologica, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, Independent Oversight Advisory Committee for the WHO Health Emergencies Program, Johns Hopkins University Center for Health Security, University of Oxford, Chatham House, Wellcome Trust, the World Bank Group, and the World Health Organization. Yes, right. World bankers are surely deeply interested in our health care. So then we go down and you see the writers who are being named of this report, and so on. I'm just going to come to the first part of this report over here. There we go. This is what I wanted to look at. It's a 15-member board. It's made up of political leaders, heads of agencies, and experts, led jointly by Dr. Gro Harlem Brundtland, former Prime Minister of Norway, Director General of the World Health Organization, Mr. Elhaj Asi, Secretary General of the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. And I'm going to just go all the way down to the end of this document briefly, just to show you these people, because we have some pictures of who they are. So here is the board. Former Prime Minister H.E. Dr. Gro Harlem, Mr. Elhaj Asi, Dr. Victor Zhao, President of the National Academy of Medicine, USA, Dr. Chris Elias, President, Global Development Program, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Sir Jeremy Farrar, Director, Wellcome Trust, UK, Dr. Anthony S. Fauci, Director, National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, Miss Henrietta Fore, Executive Director, UNICEF, Dr. George Gao, Director General, Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, People's Republic of China. Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Let's keep that in mind. This is the Chinese CDC Director General. He is a member of this 15-member board, the Global Preparedness Monitoring Board. So he knows all about this report, everything it says, and he has signed off on it. He signed off also on the International Health Regulations of 2005, which required simulation exercises. This particular annual report required simulation exercises before September 2020. So that needs to sink in. So, people in mainstream media saying it's China, it's a Wuhan lab, etc., and disassociating from anything else, from any other information, not giving any context at all for what's going on, are not touching on any of this. That here we've got a global preparedness monitoring board that's been in action for many years, and that's keeping to the international health regulations that 194 or 196 countries signed off on, and all of them agreed. All of these countries agreed to engage in simulation exercises, particularly in 2 live training and simulation exercises for the sake of data collection, those data sets that Mike Pompeo mentioned in his press conference, by September 2020. So to me, this is kind of absolutely huge, and so this is my first approach to this information and my first publishing of this information, and no doubt if I look around I might find other people have been publishing similar information or this information. If they haven't, they should be. So this is something that all of us should be sharing, resharing, tweeting, retweeting, and sharing with each other around the world. All of us is basic common humanity, because we need to know this. Minister of Health, Republic of Rwanda, she's in on it. Minister for Foreign Trade and Development Corporation, the Netherlands. Europe, the Netherlands are in on it. Russia, the Minister of Health, Russian Federation, Professor Veronika Skvortsova. Professor Ilona Kickbush, Director of Global Health Center, Graduate Institute of International and Development Studies, Switzerland. Dr. Yasuhiro Suzuki, Chief Medical and Global Health Officer, Vice Minister for Health, Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, Japan. Japan's in on it. Dr. Jeanette Vega Morales, Chief Medical Innovation and Technology Officer, La Red de Salud, UC Christus, Chile. Professor K. Vijay Raghavan, Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. India's in on it. So what does this tell you? These countries are very aware of what's going on. These countries signed the dotted line. They took the pledge. They signed off on this treaty. They agreed to engage in a pandemic exercise. So I'm just going to, show a little bit more information based on this. And all along, as I go through this, really the thing to keep in mind is the language that's being used and has been used for a long time, and the fact that these things have been in the works for such a long time. So it's really, reading these documents, you have an insight into a kind of a way of not just speaking and writing, but a way of thinking that is being projected onto us. So we are being encouraged to think, as we read this information, that the world has fallen into a horrific pit, and horrible diseases are just around the corner every second. And if it weren't for the glorious efforts of this particular group of people keeping an eye on things for us and building these initiatives across time, we would simply not know what to do in terms of being prepared for pandemics, health emergencies, and we would always be at risk. And in fact, that's the title of this report. The world is at risk. The world at risk. The goals, let's look at the goals. The goals of the board are to assess the world's ability to protect itself from health emergencies, identify critical gaps to preparedness. Remember, preparedness is one of those keywords to watch out for. So on the basis of preparedness, just like public safety and public health risk, they are engaging in massive crime. I mean, I can only call it crime when I look across at what's happening in the world today. And if people haven't yet seen my interview with Peggy Hall, where she out and out calls the people who are breaking the law by projecting laws and orders on all of us to wear masks, socially distance, etc. She outright calls it tyranny, and that is absolutely right. Hats off to Peggy Hall for saying that, and for bringing that to everybody's attention. That's Peggy Hall. Interviews with Changemakers, number 18. Please check that out on YouTube. And there's also an article on Peggy that I published, on that interview that I published today or yesterday, early morning today, possibly. Here it is. Peggy Hall, the Healthy American, questioning authority, finding tyranny, the unlawful COVID edicts from U.S. governors, mayors, health officers. And as people know, this is the same worldwide. Every single government is putting out these incredible laws and edicts. And I just got the news that in Australia, they are quarantining people in buildings now. They're literally locking people away in their apartments. They're bringing food to them and so forth. But if you are tested and found to have COVID, you're being locked away in a building now. And actually, I have witnessed that on the streets very close to here, where I am currently in India. And this is Chennai, India. And indeed, they are boarding up the doors. They're putting signs on the doors. They are treating people as if they have the bubonic plague. Talking about the bubonic plague, I actually did hear tell that a case of bubonic plague has been found in China. So maybe that's the second live training and simulation exercise we can look forward to, according to the GPMB document that we are going to go back to right now. So the board has a 5-year initial term, and this is just stuff about how the board is constructed and what it does. It explores, identifies needs and actions required to accelerate preparedness for health emergencies. So in actuality, what has already happened, and we are not in the realm of conspiracy theory or projecting and trying to see conspiracies. We are actually looking at a conspiracy. We are looking at a group of people who have come together from around the world, who have formed a global Monitoring Board. They're calling it a Global Preparedness Monitoring Board. They're working under the aegis of the WHO, and they might replace the WHO because they're well poised to do that at this point in time. You know, they represent world figures, they represent world systems in healthcare and medical services, and they have come together with a common goal to engage in global health security in the name of public health. So they are, in a sense, kind of extending what the WHO has been doing all along. But it appears with a focus, and that focus is epidemics, pandemics, sudden disasters of that nature. And I understand the future of global health security is also to look into disasters. So that's what we can expect to see. The point I wanted to make about pandemics and this fear that we're all being given that, you know, we're going to be hit with a new virus that's going to be just around the corner is, of course, disassociated from that other much larger enterprise, which some of us know a great deal about, and that enterprise is bioweaponry and biowarfare. And the US has been engaging in bioweaponry research for a very long time, and, you know, decades. And so has the UK, as we can tell now from the many patents. The coronavirus patent in itself gives away that story. So the time period that we have come to, it appears, is the time period of moving from just developing viruses and developing bioweaponry, but to using these viruses and bioweaponry on world populaces. You know, who is it going to be used on? It's going to be used on all of us.
All right. All right. She said, who is it going to be used on? It's going to be used on all of us. All right. Black people were saying, black people, because we're highly melanated people, we can't get coronavirus. The Christians say Jesus is going to wipe it all away. I don't know. I guess the Jehovah's Witnesses put it in their watchtowers and awake. The Muslims must have did something else. I don't know. But it's very real. She laid it out. And this is what it is, family. Plain and simple. Hold on. The name of that is Newsbreak 81 confirmed. COVID-19 pandemic, a known live training simulation exercise. All right. Okay, hold on for a second. I'm going to put it on my Facebook right now. Go to my Facebook page, Kavan Shah. Here is the link. Study it. It was a link. Study it. Okay. Post to Facebook. I just posted it. All right, family. You can go to my Facebook page and get the link. All right. Thanks, Quan. All right. So, I do want to talk about this political maneuvering. I don't want to get into a heavy thing tomorrow night about politics, because a lot of times politics kind of turns people off. But I think y'all need to hear politics explained in a very basic kind of way where we can understand what's going on. All right. And just to let y'all know, I do have a few conversations that I need to have tomorrow about that other situation, but we're going to move forward with this whole idea of each one teach one. All right. I love y'all. Tasha Williams, peace. What's good with you? I love y'all to life. I got to check out of here. I didn't mean to be so lengthy with this. I wanted to play a little bit more of that because the way she, you know, you have to really be patient because the woman knows that her life is on the line and she's laying this information out. She is thorough. She is thorough. I wouldn't be surprised if they came after her because of what she's laying out. They'll go through the steps of blocking her, corrupting her IP, and all of that other kind of stuff like they did me recently. And that's just their thing. They'll try to neutralize you and then they'll try to make some other things happen. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, I will see y'all tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I will be right here on deck. All right. So we're gonna be talking about politics, and we might go over another part of this. All right, Moni Love Robbins, thank you very much, sis. All right, as always, it's Professor Griff. Queen, what's good with you, Queen? All right. I'll definitely do that, Queen. All right. So y'all be well, be safe, man. We have to be able to take this survival class that I'm giving, survival preparedness class, and just take it, pull from it, put some things in place. You know, I started revamping and getting the old stuff out of my bug out bag to replace it, stocking some stuff. Like, you know, right now, you should be stocking stuff right now just to see you through to the winter. So if this is August, September, October, November, December, 4 months worth of wipes and tissue at least. All right. Some canned goods, some water. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gallon water. You got to start. Yeah. Just what we have to do. All right. But we're going to go over all of that in the preparedness class, September 10th. I hope y'all join the class. Y'all can participate if you would like to participate in the survival preparedness class on September 10th, 2020 at 7 p.m. Please go to my website, professorgriff.me, www.professorgriff.me. Register for the class. And yeah, let me show you all the books I got. Talked to a few people over the weekend when I was doing some training, and they was like, these are the books you need to get, Professor Griff, so you can hold up. Packed with information, stuff that they write to pass on to one another. All right. But we have to go and get this information, man. We're going to go over this stuff. We're going to go through it. We're going to piece it apart. SAS Urban Survival Handbook. Why are they writing about urban survival? Are they in the urban communities? All right. How to protect yourself against terrorism, natural disasters, fires, home invasion, and everyday health and safety hazards. All right. And the other one is 150 survival secrets. Advanced survival kits, extreme weather, rapid evacuation, food storage, active shooters, first aid, and more. All right. I have variations of different kind of books like that and different information. So I'm going to piece it apart, and I'm going to make this class thorough on the 10th. All right. Hope to see y'all there. Let's make it happen. All right. I love y'all to life. I will see y'all tomorrow night. All right. All right. Shout out to the Serious Minds family. Peace, Quan. All right. Be well, everyone. Peace. All right. Salute, family.